one, Mike, we do know that parents have come forward to police alleging that the suspect, Melissa Huckabee, may have been involved in the production of some child pornography. We do know that police are looking at that. We also know that there is a prior case of a child under the age of 10 that was drugged, and there is an implication that Melissa Huckabee was involved. Police do confirm that there is an open case, and that has now been blended in with this investigation. But today the big headline has been little Sandra Cantu finally laid to rest here in her hometown.
It is so heartbreaking. Let's pick up on some of the new revelations, though, David. So child porn is one allegation, and also a 10-year-old drugged, and Melissa Huckabee may have been involved in that. Anybody coming forward to corroborate either of those stories?
Well, you would think at this point, Mike, with the intense media coverage that this story has gotten, we would have heard from possibly the parent of this alleged victim, a friend, someone who knew something about it, someone else who may have been involved, but we simply have not. Police essentially said a week ago, we didn't know anything about it. We haven't heard anything. Well, just within the last 48 hours, they said, okay, we did have one parent who came forward, told us about some kiddie porn allegations, and we told them, look, if you can produce pictures, if you can produce a website, give us some more information, we will investigate further. As for the child being drugged, there are some major questions. Did the drugging happen here in the mobile home park where Melissa Huckabee lived? Did it happen elsewhere? Police are not saying. What they are confirming is that, yes, they know about it. There was some sort of report filed, and now what they've done is turned it over with the district attorney, and that case is now being investigated along with the murder allegations.
David, what's the timeline on that? The 10-year-old allegedly being drugged? When did that?
Could have been months, possibly years, 1 to 2, possibly.
Okay. And again, we want to say this, CNN has not been able to independently confirm either of those reports. Let's hit Jeff Gardere on this, Dr. Jeff Gardere. Oh, he's not with us? Okay, we'll hope to have Jeff back. Let's get Steve Cardian in on this. All right, Steve, as a police detective, you're hitting on both of these. Where are you going to try and find this out? As David had just said, one possibly 2 years ago, as long as that.
Yeah, Mike, it sounds like it's almost third-party information.
Right.
And I would assume that the search warrant that at least in one of the search warrants they executed, they secured her computer and other relevant material that may lend some evidence towards that allegation.
Okay. All right. I'm sure we'll continue to follow that. Let's go back now to just the question that we had to start this, the possible abuse, because we know Melissa Huckabee had access to kids as a Sunday school teacher, had access obviously to her own 5-year-old daughter. Do we have Jennifer Wadsworth with us? Okay, let's go with David then on this. David, first off, why are police putting that out there? Obviously the access questions. Has anyone stepped forward? Do they have any evidence? What do you know on that front?
If they do, they're not telling us. Again, they're being extremely tight-lipped, Mike. We've asked them about these kiddie porn allegations. We've asked them about the drug abuse question involving another child. And for the last week, literally, they told us they didn't know anything. And then as the pressure was increased, they finally said, okay, we did get a report. We are looking into it. Mike, there is also this, to stray away if we can for a moment, we have reported, CBS News now reporting, that the suspect, Melissa Huckabee, swallowed 3 knife blades in the days leading up to her arrest on Friday. We know that she had been hospitalized. She was hospitalized at least 48 hours prior to her arrest last Friday. And now we are reporting it is because of internal bleeding, and that was because she swallowed these knife blades. Now, she was asked by a colleague of mine in San Francisco, did you try to kill herself? She was asked that in a text message, and she responded to the text message while on her way to the Tracy Police Department. That was the night she was arrested. And the response went something like this: no, I did not try to kill myself. And then she wrote the words LOL, which means laughing out loud, a rather unusual response from a woman who has given so many conflicting stories, who has spoken to the media, told the media one thing, the police another thing, and today the police came out and said, this woman is a liar. She has given us multiple conflicting statements. There are other reports that possibly she may have said that the child's death may have been an accident. We've confirmed that Huckabee gave 4 different accounts of what happened. So could an accident be one of those accounts? Sure, it's possible. But no one at this point has been independently able to confirm what single story she's given, right, because she's changed it so many times.
Right. Well, everybody, again, some of these new revelations David's bringing to the table, CNN has not been able to independently confirm, but they are fascinating details. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to take some calls from the folks. 1-877-TEL-HLN is the phone number. Still so many questions in the tragic death of 8-year-old Sandra Cantu.